Hello everyone, now I want to share with you about my presentation Branches and Nature of Linguistics by Amelia Putrilana Sinaga. First, branches of linguistics. Language and linguistics are very useful and play a large role in the field of human knowledge and activities. The study of language in conjunction with many relevant fields of knowledge has led to the growth of many branches of linguistics. Thus, the scope of linguistics has expanded to include these branches. Branches of linguistics is divided into two categories. First, microlinguistics and macrolinguistics. Microlinguistics is divided into phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, and semantics and pragmatics. Macrolinguistics divided into psycholinguistic, sociolinguistics, anthropological, linguistics, literary stylistics. First, psycholinguistics. Psycholinguistics is the study of how language is acquired. It studies how language, words, meanings, sentence meaning, and discourse meaning are represented and processed in our brain. Psycholinguistics also studies the influence of psychological factors such as intelligence, motivation, anxiety, etc. Another relationship between language and thought is logic. Some ancient philosophers believed that the human mind was rational and capable of logical thinking. Therefore, language is also structured logically and rationally. Second is sociolinguistics, the branch of linguistics that deals with the exploration of the relation between language and society. Sociolinguistics is based on the fact that language isn't a single homogeneous entity but has different forms in different situations. The changes in language occur because of changes in social condition, for example, social class, gender, regional, and culture group. Example, the varieties of English spoken by people of different countries around the world. Example, American English and Australian English. Anthropological linguistics. Linguistics anthropology is a cross-disciplinary study that studies how language affects social life. It studies how social factors influence the structure and use of language. Language becomes a way of embodying the worldview and beliefs of a culture and the things that culture holds sacred. Anthropological studies have explored the relationship between language and culture. Language is invented to communicate and express a culture. This is a view expressed by the linguist Worf, whose hypothesis is that we dissect nature along the lines laid down by our native language. Literacy stylistics. Language style, namely the use of the richness of language, the use of certain types to obtain certain effects that make literary works more alive, the overall characteristic of the language of a group of literary writers, and their distinctive way of conveying thoughts and feelings, both orally and in writing. In literary style, we read the text carefully by paying attention to the feature of the language used in identifying the listing certain features under the leading lexical, grammar, phonology, or sound pattern. Stylistic analysis also help in a better understanding of how metaphor, irony, paradox, ambiguity, etc. operate in the literary text, as these are all effects achieved through language and through the building up of a coherent linguistic structure. The last part is nature of linguistics. First, language like human body. Language is a complex system. There is element of language, that is sounds, words of structure, and etc. Second is, in language, learning speech is the fundamental thing. Reading and writing are secondary. 3. Language is learned through practice and habit formation. 4. is, according to Ben Jonson, speech is the instrument of society. And the last is, language is flexible. Language can change from time to time, go on in respect of speech sound, grammatical features, vocabulary, and etc. Therefore, in language teaching, we shouldn't be rigid. That's my presentation, and thank you for hearing my presentation.